For 50 years, the Colorado Music Festival has brought world-class music to Boulder. Founded by Giora Bernstein, the festival, along with its partner, the Center for Musical Arts, has inspired generations of musicians, students, and music lovers.
Our first summer was in the First Presbyterian Church. They insisted before every concert I announced that there is no smoking in the church. And that just tells you how long ago the Colorado Music Festival got started. At the end of that first year, my wife woke up and said, we have to move the Colorado Music Festival to Chautauqua. Margot, Giora, and I walked up there on a cold morning and wandered around Chautauqua. Giora was just wandering all over, looking at the whole premises. We all agreed this is where the music festival has to go.
It has a feeling of going back in time very much. Of course, it was built in 1898, and not as a music building particularly, but a lot of the best acoustics in the world were not built for music.
Under founder Giora Bernstein, the festival grew from a local dream into a nationally recognized destination for world-class performers. Known for its adventurous programming and a commitment to new works, Bernstein established a legacy that continues today.
I became the music director of the Colorado Music Festival in 2000. I was the second music director following founder Giora Bernstein. I knew that summer music festivals had a certain feel, breezy and easy. I got rid of the white coats. I just thought it would be better if we were just in all black. I opened the side panels of the hall. People would come off of the hiking trails and they'd hear all this music playing and sit for any amount of time and just watch us work. We had little clubs of knitters, kids that were on camps. Over the 13 years, we managed to double our audience size. So I felt like we really had accomplished that summertime feel.
As the festival grew, so did its commitment to music education. In 2009, the Colorado Music Festival joined forces with the Center for Musical Arts. Founded in 1996 by Kathy Cruson and Peggy Bruns, the center now celebrates its 30th anniversary and has served more than 22,000 students.
We had 13 students on the day we opened on September 9th, 1996. Then by the end of the year, there were more than 100. It kept growing and growing. In the early 2000s, when Michael Christie was music director, we started collaborating and we created these workshops called Classically Kids. So we would have kids participate in an informational workshop, hands-on, interactive. They'd meet the soloist and they'd meet the conductor. So we thought, if we collaborate this well, let's take it a step further. Today, the educational programs are still sort of evolving. We have a big Suzuki play-in with Suzuki teachers from all across the area. We have student ensembles play sometimes before the CMF concerts. So last year they were able to meet two pretty well-known soloists at the stage door. So that's life-changing.
I'll be returning to the Colorado Music Festival for my second summer performing this year, but I also grew up going to the Center for Musical Arts. I grew up going to these concerts at the Colorado Music Festival. It's just so cool to kind of like get to be on the other side of this stage that I witnessed as a kid. It's this kind of a delightful full circle moment.
Today, under music director Peter Ungen, the Colorado Music Festival is earning recognition far beyond Boulder. With world-class musicians, innovative programming, and a growing international reputation, the festival continues to inspire audiences while honoring its rich history.
In the last few years, the festival has received some really positive recognition. Wall Street Journal and New York Times and BBC Magazine. We have just wonderful guests coming in, beautiful concerts, a fabulous orchestra, and we also have a wonderful public. The opportunity to continue to create new music and give people world premieres of music by really serious, great composers, that's what we intend to continue.
To have such an outstanding festival is just a real pleasure for all of us who live here.
The fact that CMF has been around for 50 years, I think speaks to not only the strength of its bond with the community, but also the strength of the community that it creates amongst the musicians every summer.
It's really about the experience of music because it's really important. It's nourishing.
Colorado Music Festival really speaks to Giora Bernstein's vision, having that sheer excellence happening during the summers. That has really made the 50 years be able to be sustaining.
Just the community has stepped forward and understood that this is something very special. to be able to come just in your own neighborhood and hear world-class music.
And I'm just speaking on behalf of Giora. Congratulations on the 50 years of the festival, and may it succeed and go on to brilliant things in many, many years to come, another 50 years to come.
What began as a dream has become a lasting legacy. 50 years later, the music continues, bringing people together, inspiring new generations, and reminding us the extraordinary power of the arts. Happy anniversary.